Hello, I'm going to show you a really simple trick on getting your productions and I guess mixes to feel a little bit more interesting, have a little bit more life. This is not a hard trick. This is barely an original video. I just needed something to post, but you might find it helpful. So let's jump in because you know me, I hate rambling. So this is a little lo-fi thing. I think it's a lo-fi thing that I have been working on and it sounds like this. So it's pretty chill. It's very simple. There's a bit of distortion in the kick, which I actually need to deal with, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. Right now, there is a nice space to the mix. There's kind of dead air, I suppose. Like it's not completely dense. It's not completely full to the brim of sound, which works really well in some genres. Lo-fi is definitely one of them. You know, if you're making beats and sending them to people, you want to have space because if it's too dense, it's hard for a vocal to kind of exist. But in this case, I feel like I want a little bit more depth, and the way that I'm going to get depth is by adding ambience. And as I said, this is not a new concept, but it's a good little trick when you need it. And for this, I'm using a cymatics sample. It's a forest sound. I think they had like a free bundle of a bunch of like these just noises, like trains and roads and rivers and rain, all that stuff. It sounds like this. Just EQ'd a little bit of the bottom out. It's nice, you know, it just adds a little bit of color. And let's listen to it with the sound in there. Just adds like I mean, this is personal taste, of course. For me and for certain moments, I find it just adds a little bit of, it's hard to describe actually. It just adds something that is pleasant. Sometimes having silence kind of between sounds, if there's any like pockets of space, it gets a little bit intense and kind of scary. Having a sound there just kind of creates a realm, you know, it makes the sound in a place. Not for every occasion, but when it works, it works. You can also achieve this by using noise. So say if you had something like, I don't know, RC20 perhaps. I'll just chuck RC20 on. You could just grab white noise. Basically, it's just to have a little sound that's constant throughout. But this kind of thing just fills the space. That's good. Again, not for every occasion, but if your song needs something to add a bit of depth and interest, this is a fantastic tip. Hope you found this helpful. If you did find it helpful, hit like, hit subscribe, and all that stuff. If you are in need of a producer or a mixing engineer, you can hire me in the link below in the description. And yeah, I'll catch y'all next video. Have a good one.